So I'm just sitting here on my off day, just thinking about, life in general, just thinking about different things, and one of the things that, because I watched this video on YouTube about a woman who values herself, or what does she think about her worth? And, it caused me to think that, every day I'm looking at Instagram or Snapchat or just observing women in general, just like out and about. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of a tragedy that most of these women that we see, they put on a facade like they're confident, like they're happy. You can see a lot of them smiling, but behind the smile, their eyes, it shows something different, because I know a lot of these women are not happy despite these women empowerment movements trying to build their confidence. But the fact is, you can just observe and see that most women don't understand their worth. They're not happy. They're putting their worth on things like, their job, getting money. That's a big thing. All women now are talking about, oh, let me get my own money. I don't need a man. So a woman who, most women don't understand how much they're worth. Because if they did, they wouldn't be with dudes who disrespect them, who see them as only sexual objects, who don't give them the respect that they deserve. So a lot of these women don't even have self-respect. They're willing to sexualize themselves on social media for a few likes, to be Instagram famous, to become Instagram models, to be noticed by men who don't have good intentions, who don't have godly intentions. So it's kind of a tragedy in my opinion, because a lot of these women are beautiful on the outside, that God has made them to be beautiful. But on the inside, they're hurting. On the inside, they're hurting. They're sad, depressed. Their emotions fluctuate every day because their worth is based on things that are temporary, that are carnal, that are gonna fade, sooner or later. If your worth is based on the way you look, just on the money you make, just on your job, career, successes, those types of things are not a good foundation for you to be placing your worth. Just place your worth in God, because if there's one thing in this world that doesn't change, well, the only thing in this world that doesn't change is God. And He hasn't changed and never will change. And, once you put your worth on God, and once you realize that your worth is in God, the man who died for you on the cross, then you'll see things start to change. You'll see inside, you'll start to be content. You'll start to be happy with yourself. But when you keep placing your worth on things like, Instagram, Snapchat, likes, making money, clubs, partying, things like that, while they may temporarily make you happy or make you content, at the end of the day, those things are going to fade. They're going to feel empty. They're going to feel worthless, so, it just got me thinking. It just got me thinking about, so many women out there who are lost, who are confused, who are searching. Even a lot of these women put their worth on a guy, on the relationships, or ideology of what a relationship is supposed to be. But, like I said, if your worth is not on God, then eventually, you'll start to see yourself depressed, unhappy, sad. You'll start to see yourself trying to use makeup to cover up, use a smile to cover up what's really inside and how much you're hurting. But, just put your worth in God. If you haven't even given thought to God, to making God the head of your life, if you haven't even put thought to really trying to get closer to God, trying to understand and know God, then I suggest that you do, and there's no better day than today to get started. So just felt like saying it. Like I said, I was just here thinking about myself, because I find myself a lot of times just putting my worth in things like sports, the gym, trying to get this nice body, just trying to, on everything else but God. It's funny how we all like to put our worth in everything but the man who put his life on the line, who died for us. There's not many people in this world who's willing to die for you. and you know, a man who didn't deserve to die for us, decided to put his life on the line for us, even though we treat him with disrespect every single day. So I just felt like I said, I just felt like talking. No idea why I'm even bringing this up. It's just thinking, it just came across my mind. But I guess, you know, this is over. I guess to check out the next video, whenever, or the next clip, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about now. Let me just end this.